If there are people who have predetermined thoughts that controls with the Wii Remote are good for beginners but not good for the deeper game players, I would really like those people to try out the new Zelda game.
That's right. You know, the history of Zelda is one that, you know, however complex the controls or how many items you have, it's really been important to be able to access those elements very simply. You know, this goes back to the N64 era, you know, where we assigned, you know, different items to each of the 4 face buttons.
So the players could just select which button to push, rather than open up icons and having to choose from a list.
You know, when you're in the middle of a heated sword battle and you instantly want to switch to a bow and arrow to shoot, well, you know, you shoot kind of arrows from afar, so maybe in a battle you might switch to a slingshot, but you can do it, you can shoot right away.
Yeah, and you know, there's no confusion either. I mean, your body will remember where the items are. So you're able to learn by the way you're holding the Wii Remote what items you're able to pull up, you know, right away.
We have the Japanese expression that our fingers remember what to do, but now our body remembers
right.
them.
It's like you put what in, you know, what item in what pocket.
Miyamoto-san, your EAD team's approach in making games could be defined as a team that typically focuses on creating new ways to play rather than creating a game world. Even so, when the world gets as big as The Legend of Zelda, I think the need to build out the world, the settings, and creating the scenarios, including all the details, become very important. But Miyamoto-san, you said that for this new Zelda game, you have been placing significant priority on specifically how the game will be played since the start of development.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, as we're making Zelda, you know, I continue to discuss with Aonuma-san and the team as to why and what makes Zelda so much fun. We talk a lot about what is that flavor of Zelda. You know, I think there's a sense of realism of being the land of Hyrule, but I think that realism comes from the characters and the details of the scene. You know, you need a sense that you're actually doing these actions, that you're in that world. So, in that sense, pushing a huge block is actually kind of absurd. You know, I don't think anybody wants to see a young man pushing giant blocks with graphics that are better than that of the GameCube.
There is no way someone could push an object bigger than him that's most likely made out of stone.
You know, and it's not like it's comedic. He's got a serious look on his face when he's doing it. But that's fun when you actually play it. It's because there's some sense of experience. You feel it.
You feel it. Word has been out that we've been working on the next Zelda game for a while, and now that it's been officially announced, and we were able to explain the controls, what you can do, and the world it takes place in, I think many people are looking forward to it. Do you have anything that you would like to say to them?
Well, you know, I've been talking about this with Miyamoto-san, and we've been throwing around the phrase, you know, back to basics, as we were asking each other what core elements made the Legend of Zelda games fun.
By pursuing why Zelda games are fun, you boil it down and make it denser. That's what this new game is about, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah, and that's why we need all the things like story and world design, and as we, you know, pull these things together, we add more and more to make sure people can, you know, fully enjoy the game. I feel the process is working. I feel it firsthand that things are coming together nicely. As you start playing and enjoying the game, all these elements will, you know, gradually fill up your experience. And I think that's what it's going to feel like, you know, when you play. And, you know, that's what I want people to enjoy when they're playing the game.